This is the Aultcare TV Game of the Week. Brought to you by SARTA, where you can tap your way to pay. Altman Health Foundation, we've got you. Old Carolina Barbecue. Friends and Family Credit Union, serving Stark County for over 60 years. The Pro Football Hall of Fame. Maslin Cable TV, we go the extra smile. CKP Heating and Cooling, we keep the big dogs comfortable. Chibo's Restaurant. Marathon Canton Refinery. And Aultcare, where you matter.
And good evening, everybody, and welcome to Breck Bueller Stadium here at Canton South High School. Tonight, it's our WHBC Aultcare TV Game of the Week. We've got a dandy one for you tonight. The Canton South Wildcats will play host to the Northwest Indians. I'm Frank Salona, joined by my broadcast team, as always, the coach, Elmer Sheets. Our sideline reporter, Derek Philo, up in the box is Bob Jeffries. He'll join us a little bit later on. And, guys, this one tonight is for all the marbles, really, when it comes down to it. We can have an outright winner, and we can have a five-way tie if things happen the way they may happen tonight. So, Coach, we're going to turn to you first and talk about Canton South, the home team tonight. They've got to be reeling a little bit after that loss last week. They're going to come out here angry tonight. What do we look for from South?
Well, first of all, South has to win if they want a trophy. They are 6-3 right now. They're 9th in Division IV. As you mentioned, if South wins tonight and some other teams win, there could be a five-way tie. My question is, do they divide a trophy up into 5 places, or do they buy 5 separate ones? I guess we'll find that out. The other interesting thing I found out this week, South hasn't won a football championship since 1963, 59 years ago. Believe me, I know all about that. But I'm really looking forward to, hopefully these kids can win it. The first one in 59 years. 3 players that we're going to watch tonight is number 25, Ethan Fricky, 5'10", 185-pound running back linebacker. He has 103 tackles so far this season, and he's a 3-year starter at linebacker. The second young man is number 1, Xavier Williams, 6'3", 165-pound senior. He's a wide receiver, defensive back, and return kicks. He has over 800 yards receiving this year. And finally, Mr. Superstar, number 19, Jack Poochie Snyder, only a junior. This is amazing. He's completing 72% of his passes. He's thrown for over 2,600 yards. He has 25 TDs and only 4 interceptions. The kid can do it all. He's a good one.
Very talented indeed, Poochie Snyder. And turning to you now, Derek, how does Northwest first defend Poochie Snyder and his wide receiver core, and what do they need to do tonight to win the outright Pac-7 championship?
Well, I think John DeMarco was born to play in the playoffs of high school football, and he showed it when he was at Louisville as an offensive coordinator, and he just does things right when it's time to play in these big games. He's got some help, though. Number 20, Kyler Maraglia, junior, running back, 5'7", 175. Guys, his last 2 weeks, listen to this, Coach. Triway, 67 carries, 465 yards, 8 touchdowns. Last week, Manchester, 18 carries, 140 yards, 2 touchdowns, which is, over the last 2 weeks, 85 carries, 605 yards, and 10 touchdowns. That's pretty decent. Number 12, Chase Badger, their sophomore quarterback. I know there's been some question on, starting a sophomore, but he's been doing well. He's a good game manager, takes care of the football. The kid can sling it as well. And then one of the guys he slings it to, number 7, senior, Caden Beekler, wide receiver, DB, kid 6'4", 195. He's an athlete. You're going to see him on both sides of the ball. He'll be making plays.
Sounds good. And I'll tell you what, guys, when Derek got here tonight, he stopped Mrs. Snyder, Poochie's mom, gave him a tray of cookies, and we're going to toast to you, to Poochie's grandmother. Made these for us tonight. Sit back, relax. We're going to enjoy the ball game. We hope you do too.
At Aultcare, we care about your well-being and the importance of being well. You deserve access to the best in healthcare. With over 16,000 providers in network, Aultcare makes it easy for you to find a local provider you can trust. Our services are focused entirely on you. Aultcare's team of local physicians, nurses, dietitians, pharmacists, and more are available to help you navigate the healthcare system to receive the quality care you deserve. We take your healthcare personally because you matter.
CKP Heating and Cooling is the go-to name for heating, cooling, and more. Local owners Chaz and Ty want to thank the community for their business and support. For heating, cooling, refrigeration, boiler work, sheet metal, custom fabrication, and more, go with CKP. Call 330-791-3029 or visit them online at ckphvac.com.
Around here, we like to cheer for the local team, and MCTV is here to connect you to the game. MCTV provides reliable, high-speed internet and Wi-Fi. From checking scores online, to streaming games or watching replays, or even playing the game yourself, we've got the speed you need. Call today to add or upgrade internet service. We're connecting what matters most. MCTV. We go the extra smile.
And welcome back here to Breck Bueller Stadium on a clear sky, 62 degrees, wind gusts from the south at 10 miles per hour. Really nice night for football tonight, Coach. I think these teams aren't going to complain. It's nice and cool.
Yes, I don't have my heavy coat on and my hat. I like it.
And we've had our cookies, and we are full, and we're ready to go tonight.
Let's play football.
Canton South won the toss and deferred. Northwest will receive. And what a great atmosphere here for tonight as we are getting set for just a game tonight. We talked about it. We're getting ready for our marathon kickoff, brought to you by the fine folks at Marathon Petroleum. And we want to thank them for their sponsorship all year long, and they have been great partners with us as well. So Canton South will kick it off. Back deep for the Indians. Sean Ritchie, Parker Kraft back there as well. So Landon White, the freshman, has it teed up. And we are set for some football here tonight. There's a kind of a squib kick picked up at around the 31-yard line, and then down on his knee is Noah Harper. As we take a look here, Coach, at our MCTV keys to the game tonight, what do you got for us?
You look at Northwest, they're 7-2, and they're fourth in the Division IV. All they have to do tonight, Frank, is win a football game. Okay, Canton South, they're 6-3. They're eighth in the playoffs, and they're led, of course, by Poochie Snyder. This is a perfect night, as you mentioned, for high school football. This is the last game of the season. What could be better? You're playing the last game of the season, and whoever wins is the champion.
Right.
It don't get any better than that.
No, it doesn't.
Hey, let's have a great football game, and may the best team win.
All right. Error-free football is the key tonight, certainly, Coach, as these two teams will square off here. Here is a quick throw from Badger, and taken across the 40 to the 42-yard line is Carter Majeriks. As there's a quick strike there from Northwest. You see Carter right there, senior, 6'2", 190 pounds. There, and you're quick to the line of scrimmage.
And that offset eye.
Here's a handoff. That's Maraglia.
And short.
And Maraglia is dropped down for a short gain. Take a look now at our Northwest Indians offense, brought to you by the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Beechler, Marageriks, Harper, West, Botner, Barchek, Cunningham, Workinger, and the backfield is Satterfield, Maraglia, and Chase Badger.
So the Indians now go back to work. Maraglia again, bouncing his way, trying to get out.
Yeah, I think.
And he is going to be. Yep, they're going to move the chains. Take a look at that Canton South defense. Again, brought to you by the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Gear, Treacher, and Sims, along with Stevens, the front four. The linebackers are Meyer, Karovic, and Fricky. The defensive backs, Xavier Williams is back there, Lance Long, and Jordan and Josh Fitzgibbon. Here is a first down play. Maraglia again, and that one goes out to about the 45-yard line for Kyler Maraglia, a junior, 5'7", 175 pounds.
You know, Frank so far has done a good job against their running attack. So I'm sure that they worked all week on that. If you're going to beat Northwest, you got to stop that running back.
Absolutely, and there's no doubt about it. Northwest loves to pound the football. And you heard Derek talking about Kyler Maraglia. He has 1,287 yards on the season. Here is a pass to Magierix, and that's taken all the way out to midfield.
Third and 3.
Magierix picks up a few yards there, makes it third down and about 3. Northwest winners of 5 in a row after their loss to Fairless, a 31-28 heartbreak loss to the Falcons at home. And then they went on the road, beat Tuslaw and Orville, came back home and beat CVCA and Triway. And that was an away game, and then back home to beat Manchester. Here is another running play, and I don't think Maraglia is going to get it.
He didn't get to the line of scrimmage.
No, in fact, he lost a yard or two. So brings up fourth down, and now 5 for the Indians, and doesn't look like Coach DeMarco is hesitating at all. He's going to keep his offense out on the field. Play clock is moving. We have a play clock here at South. It's down to 20 seconds. They're going to take their time, and let's see, maybe so maybe a pooch punt here. Who knows? Chase Badger is going to get it. Fake the handoff, throws left side, has a man wide open, and picking up the first down and more is Ethan Nicky, and Nicky takes it inside the 40 to about the 37-yard line, and Ethan Nicky, the senior, comes up big.
Frank, that had to be a blown coverage.
Nobody over there.
There was nobody over with him. Hey, he's all by himself.
Yeah, it's a great read if it wasn't, because Badger just kind of looked over there and said, there's nobody around him. 15-yard pickup, Bob tells us, and another first down for the Indians. Going to go 2 receivers near side, handoff, Maraglia. He's the workhorse. I tell you what, this young man will pound the football, gets it to about the 33-yard line. Started to say Kyler Maraglia, 1,287 yards, 18 touchdowns. And Derek was telling us in the pregame, 8 touchdowns
2 games ago,
in one game.
I thought he was talking about his career.
I was even a little thinking it was like a 3-game series where he had 8 touchdowns, but not in one game. But my goodness,
that's unbelievable.
Yeah, it is. Going to go 2 wide here on the near side, and one receiver far. And here is a handoff, Maraglia again, and he gets it to about the 31-yard line, and that's where he's going to get put down. After this play, we'll check in with our sideline guy, Derek Philo, who's roaming the sidelines here on the Canton South side. Take a look there at Maraglia. Gets taken down. It's going to be third down and about 4 yards. Well, it sure does take a while to get the play in, but once they do, they are quick to the line of scrimmage.
Tell you what, Frank, those linebackers, wherever Maraglia goes, they're going.
Yep. So a third and 4. Yeah. And Badger's going to look to throw, and he just tosses it out to Maraglia, has some running room. He's going to reverse his field and go the other way, but he gets inside the 30 to the 26-yard line. A flag came in, and let's check that out here real quick and see what the call is.
If not, he got a first down.
Yeah, it could be a first down or a penalty on South. Let's see what they come up with here. Still talking.
To which team?
Oh,
yeah,
against Northwest.
Yep, it's going to go against the Indians. So they're going to march him back. Let's check in with our guy down on the sideline, Derek Philo, brought to you by Chibo's Restaurant in Waynesburg. D.
Coach, you alluded, and these linebackers from Canton South, they're all over Maraglia, and they're mirroring him. I came to practice this week, talked to Coach Dennison, and they're doing what he said they were going to do.
Hey, if you're going to stop anybody, you got to stop him, right?
Well, you got Pugh and Fricky and Karavik. Those linebackers, they're good ones. So Fricky, 67 solos, 36 assists on the year, 4 tackles for losses. My goodness.
They got trips out there and only 2 guys covering them.
Yep, here is a long throw over there to him. And with some running room, now another flag comes flying in. So this one may come back even further, as the throw there to Maraglia is going to come back after the penalty. And, you know, Derek was talking about those linebackers. Landon Karavik, 36 total, 36 solo tackles, 24 assists. So 4 of those tackle for losses. You know, they get Tyler Pugh in there as well. I mean, those linebackers are good ones, and they certainly are the anchor of the South defense.
And Fricky is a 3-year starter as a junior.
Yeah.
And if you're going to stop Northwest, you got to stop Maraglia.
Yeah. So they're going to push Northwest back again. This is all the way back to the 44-yard line.
Or let Northwest get penalties and keep going backwards.
They're hurting themselves right now.
Yes, they are.
Again, another beautiful night for football. 62 degrees. We were down there pregame. Had a light jacket on. So 3rd down and about 17. Back to pass is Badger. Going to scramble a little bit. Pushes it out to Maraglia. Look at this. He's got some running room. 35-30. Eludes a man to the 25 and gets pushed out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. And I tell you what, Kyler Maraglia that time made a whole lot out of not too much. And that one certainly is a nominee for our Friends and Family Credit Union. Rock solid play. Take a look here at Badger as he kind of scrambling around there. Finally throws it, and Maraglia says, okay, get you some yards here. Picked up 20 yards on the pass play. So 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line for the Indians. There's a handoff, Maraglia, and he takes it almost to the 20. Got hit right around the 21-yard line. So that was not Maraglia. That was Parker Kraft on the carry that time.
But not this time.
No, he comes out.
He got his breather.
So Maraglia back in there, and Parker Kraft, sophomore, comes in. He's on the kickoff return for the Indians, backup running back.
Interesting. They took that fullback and put him closer to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, another blocker up there. Here's Maraglia again, and he gets it to about the 20-yard line. So they'll mark him.
And he got 3rd and 5.
And mark him right there at the 19, it looks like. So 3rd and 5, here you see it. Good blocking up front. And Maraglia brought down. Good play there by Ethan Fricky was there to make the stop.
They're definitely in 4-down territory here.
Yep. So Badger with Maraglia behind him. Turns, hands it off. And Maraglia has some running room, gets it.
He got a 1st down, I think.
And picks up the 1st down. You're right, Coach. Inside the 15, they're going to move the chains. So how many carries now, Bob, for Maraglia? Looks like about 8 carries. 8 carries on this drive, and he's got 2 catches. Is that right? Yeah. So he's touched the ball 10 times.
How many snaps they have, Bob?
They're up to 14.
All right. What was he doing for 4 plays?
Yeah. Slacker. There he goes again. Gets it to about the 12-yard line. So Kyler, and he sleeps well at night.
Yes, he is. Oh, he's going out now, I think. Is that him?
Another breather.
Yeah. But just for one play.
That gives Parker Kraft an opportunity to come in. Clock at 3:21. The Indians have taken this ball and just driven it down the field very methodically. So 2nd down and 8. Here is a high snap, but Kraft has it, and he's upended around the 10-yard line. So give Parker a couple of yards there. And Maraglia back in. Take a look here at that play, Coach. You see the high snap, and then Kraft finding his way there. So a 3rd down and 6 now for Northwest. Here's a handoff. Maraglia hits at the line of scrimmage, and a nice defensive play there.
Who was that? That was a great tackle.
And that was number 7 in there. Matthew Stevens came up and made the stop. Take a look at Matthew right there.
That was a heck of a stick.
6 foot, 200-pound senior. So 4th down.
Here it is here.
And boom, right there is right.
He stopped him.
And Isaac LaFay is going to come in. I was watching Isaac here in the pregame kicking, and he was hitting them from 45 with little effort into the wind. So Isaac LaFay in for the field goal, and this one is a line drive, misses right, no good, and they will not be able to put the ball on the scoreboard, and we're going to take a timeout. You see there on our CKP scoreboard, we are scoreless. Minute 45 to go here, first quarter.
At Friends and Family Credit Union, you, the members, are the owners. Our friendly staff serves over 11,000 members, assisting with their financial needs and bettering their lifestyles.
Hi, I'm Gina, President and CEO of Friends and Family Credit Union, where we provide loans, savings, checking, and other financial services to anyone who lives, works, worships, or attends school in Stark County.
Are you looking for something different? Stop in today to become a friend of the family.
When struggles seem too tough, when sickness takes a hold, when cancer picks a fight, when baby's on its way, when life throws you a curveball, we've got you. With nearly 130 years in your backyard, Altman knows you and knows your community better than anyone. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family, and we want you to be the healthiest you can be. Altman, we are ready. We've got you.
SARTA has 2 new ways to pay. With the Tap to Pay cards, reload and use the SARTA scorecard over and over. It's secure, convenient, orderly, reloadable, and economical. Perfect for frequent riders. Or choose the temporary, limited-use SARTA touchdown card. It's better for occasional riders. They're the 2 most modern ways to tap your way to everywhere. And they're both from SARTA.
Down in the Carolinas, you'll find roadside barbecue shacks around every hill and down every back road. Around here, you'll find authentic Carolina barbecue at, where else? Old Carolina Barbecue. It's nothing fancy, but it's Q done right. Starting with meats cooked low and slow all night on site, along with scratch-made sides and tempting desserts. Old Carolina is a taste of Southern hospitality right in your backyard. Visit oldcarolina.com to order online. We'll be waiting for you.
Well, Canton South will go on offense here with a minute 45 to go in the first quarter. And a handoff and a little bit of running room for Culver, but not much as we take a look now at that Canton South offense. The receivers, Meyer, Pugh, Fitzgibbon, and Williams. The offensive line, Clark, Gazar, Gear, Krieger, and Cochran, and the running back is Culver, and the quarterback, the one and only Poochie Snyder, as they will take it 2nd down and 6. Looked like a little motion there, but they did not throw it. And this time, Poochie Snyder gets brought down at about the 25-yard line. So pickup of about 1 there for Snyder. And the clock under a minute here in the first quarter. Take a look here, Coach. Snyder denied on the left side there. No one to throw to.
He looked one way, looked the other, and
so a 3rd down and 6 now for the Wildcats. Cunningham and Barczyk there on the stop for them. So Snyder puts Williams in motion. Going to roll to his left this time. Stops, throws. Pass
nice
knocked down. Good defensive play there by Beekler. As we take a look at that Northwest defense, brought to you by the Pro Football Hall of Fame. The front 4 working are Cunningham, Barczyk, and Kunkel. The linebackers, Satterfield, Soplian, and Skinner. And the corners are Nicky and Kraft. The safeties, Beekler and Greenfield.
Well, that was a surprise.
Yeah, 3 and out for South. And
they only took a minute, not even a minute.
Less than a minute on their drive. And here is a punting situation. That's Poochie going to kick it.
Get away from
that
it.
One
Get away.
Is going to roll to about the 43-yard line. And that is where Northwest will come back on offense. And Coach, credit the defense there for Northwest. They got the football back to their offense, who had it for, what, 10 minutes?
10 minutes and 15 seconds.
Yeah, in that first quarter. So just an incredible, first quarter drive, if you will, and really no points on the board yet, but their defense got the football back for them.
This game could wind up 1-0.
It could be 2, but not 1.
Oh, okay.
So Badger going to go back in the shotgun. Going to look at Maraglia to his left and hands it off. Maraglia bounces around, got back to the line of scrimmage, and maybe another half a yard at best, but that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. We have played 1 here at Breck Bueller Stadium. No score between the Wildcats and the Indians.
The Pro Football Hall of Fame is the ultimate football fan destination. The Vince Lombardi Super Bowl trophy, the only place in America to see every Super Bowl ring, your chance to see all 362 bronze busts. There is so much more, including a holographic Disney-like theater, the Game for Life, and just 45 minutes south of Cleveland. Purchase your tickets online now.
Get your day started with Pam Cook. She's like your own personal smartphone, and she's fully charged. The news of the day, every day, on Canton's Morning News with Pam Cook. 1480 WHBC.
American Classic Entertainment is now showing on your TV. All your favorite classic shows like Mike Hammer, Acapulco Heat, Murdoch Mystery, Forensic Factor, Booker, Cracker, Stingray, and more. Ace, American Classic Entertainment, is on the .7 subchannel of this station. Ace, the new home for American Classic Entertainment.
It's Kenny and JT.
Can you lose one game and still play for a national championship? Yes.
No, not necessarily. You cannot lose a game in your division of the Big Ten.
He's got an opinion, and he has got an opinion. The Kenny and JT Show. Weekdays between 3 and 7 on WHBC.
And we go to quarter number 2, a very quick quarter number 1. No score between Northwest and Canton South. Frank Salona along with Coach Elmer Sheets, Derek Philo down on the sideline. Bob Jeffries up here in the booth with us, our statistician, as we are looking at possibly the outright champion of the Pac-7, or possibly 2 teams that are going to share it with maybe 4 or 3 others.
Well, let's say co-champions.
Co-champions, okay.
That covers a lot of sins.
That's everybody. But, well, Northwest would want nothing more than to win this outright, and South would like nothing more to share it 5 ways if they have to. There's a pass incomplete.
Right through his hands.
As Beekler could not come up with it. After this play, we'll send it back down to our sideline guy, Derek Philo, who's roaming the sidelines for us tonight. A 3rd down and 9 for Canton South, and Wildcat offense kind of sputtering a little bit here.
They got trips over there. Okay.
Yep.
7
There's
gets
a
7.
pass,
Oh,
incomplete.
that's the second one.
Caden Beekler could not come up with it, and
he had a first down.
A drop pass, and Northwest will be forced to punt. Let's send it downstairs to Derek Philo, brought to you by Chibo's Restaurant in Waynesburg. D.
Hey guys, you talk about Coach DeMarco being familiar with this kind of game, and how do you stop a high-powered offense? You run the ball, and that's exactly what they did in the first half, or the first quarter.
Keep it away from them, right?
Yep.
Take the air out of the ball.
There's a punt, a high wobbly kick, going to be taken at the 27-yard line. Fair catch called for Xavier Williams, and that is where Canton South, who was not able to get much going on their first drive, will start their second drive here in the second quarter. Their head coach, Matt Dennison, in his second year, 22nd year overall in coaching, second year here at the school, 6-3 on the season, 4-2 here in the Pac-7. This team, coach, averages 293 yards passing per ball game and 183 on the ground. So they're used to big numbers offensively.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time till they get things settled down here and start scoring here.
So Poochie
There's no
Snyder,
question about that one.
Their quarterback. He's got 4 receivers in the pattern, going to hand it off. That's Culver, and Zion Culver picks up about a yard there. And, Derek's right. I mean, you keep the football away from this offense and don't give them the opportunity. They can't score without the football. I mean, you can, but not too often.
Pick it.
Yeah.
No, hey, if you're going against a high-power offense, that's what you want to do. You want to control the ball.
Yeah. Don't forget to stick around for our SARTA halftime report and band show. Derek will be taking us down on the field. Poochie Snyder back to throw this time. Throws a bullet. Oh, and it's tipped away. Good defensive play that time. Coming up for Northwest is Caden Skinner, who tipped that one away. Great defensive play there. Take a look here. Poochie Snyder has some time. Look at the time there. Throws a bullet, but then out of nowhere you see.
Nice play.
Yeah. So a 3rd down and 9 for Canton South. Again, the offense just not able to get in gear yet.
Trips right. Got single coverage over there. And he's,
Poochie is going to go down. And Snyder, the rush comes in from the guys up in the middle there. Satterfield and Sopteline come up and make the play. Watch the blitz here. You see the push up front, and right there you see Logan Sopteline come in and make the play. Forces a punt again for Canton South, and frustrated offense right now for the Wildcats.
One thing, Frank, they're getting the ball in better field position every time they get it.
Yeah. So Badger will punt it away. Or I'm sorry, not Badger. That is Poochie Snyder punting it away, and that will go to the 49-yard line. We'll take a break. No score. 10:16 to go here in the second quarter.
At Aultcare, we care about your well-being and the importance of being well. You deserve access to the best in healthcare. With over 16,000 providers in network, Aultcare makes it easy for you to find a local provider you can trust. Our services are focused entirely on you. Aultcare's team of local physicians, nurses, dietitians, pharmacists, and more are available to help you navigate the healthcare system to receive the quality care you deserve. We take your healthcare personally because you matter.
Are you looking for something different? At Friends and Family Credit Union, our success is defined by you. Our goal is to improve your financial needs and better your lifestyle. Friends and Family Credit Union provides loans, savings, checking, and other financial services to anyone who lives, works, worships, or attends school in Stark County. Our friendly staff is fully committed to serving over 11,000 of its members.
What are you waiting for? Stop into one of our locations today and become a friend of the family.
The Pro Football Hall of Fame is the ultimate football fan destination. The Vince Lombardi Super Bowl trophy, the only place in America to see every Super Bowl ring, your chance to see all 362 bronze busts. There is so much more, including a holographic Disney-like theater, the Game for Life, and just 45 minutes south of Cleveland. Purchase your tickets online now.
As the Indians now will go on offense, Bob Jeffries just shared a stat with me. Canton South, -4 yards total offense here so far in the first half, Coach.
Whoa.
Here's a swing pass out, caught, and brought down close to a first down. Let's see if he was there with it.
Nope, he's short now.
Is
by 6
Magic
inches.
Eriks. Take a look here at this pass. Badger.
Well, here's a great block. Boom.
Yep, and they needed it.
Yes. Or he was going to pick it.
So it brings up a second down and short, just a yard to go for the first down. And Carter Magieric's got a nice block there to spring him. Two wide receivers now on the far side, one near side. Turn, handoff, Maraglia. Picks up the first down, has some more running room. 30, 29, still on his feet. 20, and then finally brought down at about the 17-yard line is where they say he went out of bounds.
Somebody injured there.
And we've got we do have an injury back near the line of scrimmage, but here's the replay here. You see Maraglia running low to the ground, spins out of a tackle, and finally brought down there, but after he picked up a good chunk of yardage. Coach, look at his thighs right there, just huge.
He's a powerful kid.
And after all that, they tell us there's a flag down on the field, and that's going to come back. Yeah, the flag right there next to the injured player who is still down. We'll have to check on him and see if we can get anything on that. But right now they're gonna move that large gain from Maraglia is going to come back. The flag is at about the 43-yard line, so I'm guessing it's probably a hold or a block in the back there. Talking with Coach Dennison there to see what he wants to do. Player is up on his feet. See if we can get a number for you.
25.
Well, they're wearing those gray jerseys with the red numbers tonight, so it is tough to see. Yeah, it is going to be 25 for the Wildcats. That is Fricky.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let's hope he's all right. He's telling the trainer what happened. So let's see here. But they'll mark it back all the way back to the 42-yard line of Canton, or of Northwest.
That's more than a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah. Fricky there, saw him limping off. He had gotten nicked up the play before that as well. So it'll bring up a second down now and 17 for the Indians. Clock is at 9:28 here in the second quarter of play. No score between these two high-scoring teams. Badger back to pass, setting up the screen. And not a bunch of yards there, but a few from Connor Satterfield, who picked up some yardage out to the 46-yard line. You see right there, they're kind of setting that up. Satterfield takes it out, and they mark it at about the 46-yard line. So pickup of about 4 yards. 4 yards. They're going to say now 3rd and 13. As I was saying that, they changed it on the scoreboard. So it is 3rd down and 13. 3 receivers now on the near side.
Comes the corner blitz.
And they pick it up. Badger going to throw. Has a receiver overthrown. Connor Satterfield on the wheel route. And
he had
incomplete.
He had him.
Yeah. Thought for a minute he was getting pretty close to the line of scrimmage. I didn't know if he was going to go over the line there when he let it fly.
Boy,
you can see him
going to your left. It's tough. Get those shoulders back. And
right. Oh. Outstretched arms. So, 4th down and 13. The Indians will be faced with a punting situation.
You know, when he's that wide open, tell the quarterback to try to hit him in the head with the ball.
Yeah. So a punting situation here. Badger will kick this one. A high end over end kick. Hits at about the 28 and takes a Indians bounce inside the 20 to the 19. We'll take another timeout. 8:29 to go on our CKP scoreboard. 0-0.
Around here, we like to cheer for the local team, and MCTV is here to connect you to the game. MCTV provides reliable high-speed internet and Wi-Fi. From checking scores online, to streaming games or watching replays, or even playing the game yourself, we've got the speed you need. Call today to add or upgrade internet service. We're connecting what matters most. MCTV. We go the extra smile.
CKP Heating and Cooling is the go-to name for heating, cooling, and more. Local owners Chaz and Ty want to thank the community for their business and support. For heating, cooling, refrigeration, boiler work, sheet metal, custom fabrication, and more, go with CKP. Call 330-791-3029 or visit them online at ckphvac.com.
SARTA has 2 new ways to pay. With the Tap to Pay cards, reload and use the SARTA scorecard over and over. It's secure, convenient, orderly, reloadable, and economical. Perfect for frequent riders. Or choose the temporary, limited-use SARTA touchdown card. It's better for occasional riders. They're the 2 most modern ways to tap your way to everywhere. And they're both from SARTA.
Got authentic barbecue on your mind this fall? Then head to Old Carolina Barbecue because we are the official barbecue of football. Old Carolina is Q done right, starting with meats cooked low and slow all night on site, hand pulled to order. There's also competition quality ribs, 5 distinct Carolina influenced sauces, scratch made sides like creamy mac and cheese, and the world's greatest baked beans. It isn't football season without barbecue, so visit oldcarolina.com to order online. We'll be waiting for you.
Canton South will go on offense here. 8:29 to go, 2nd quarter. Snyder going to throw across the middle and incomplete. And no flag. South fans thought there might have been a penalty there, but no call. As is that trying to, boy, I tell you what, it's so difficult to see those numbers tonight. I think that was Fitzgibbons. Yeah. But incomplete, and they will